9 years after her brother's death, Olivia Hart returned to Alder Bay for her aunt's funeral. She planned to sell Seaglass House and return to London immediately. But when she reached the old inn, she found Ethan Cole repairing the roof. Ethan had been her first love. He was also the man Olivia blamed for failing to save her brother, Ben, from the sea. The following day, Aunt June's will revealed that Olivia and Ethan had inherited the inn together. They could only sell it after operating it side by side for the entire summer. Then Olivia received a private message from June. Ask Ethan what really happened after Ben entered the water. Seaglass House was nearly falling apart. The roof leaked, the website barely worked, and the first guests were arriving in 4 days. Olivia handled reservations and marketing while Ethan repaired everything else. They argued constantly, but they still remembered each other's habits. Ethan knew how Olivia took her coffee. Olivia knew when he was hiding exhaustion. One night, after surviving their first chaotic weekend, they sat together on the kitchen floor. For a moment, it felt like nothing had changed. Then Olivia remembered Ben. I haven't spoken about him in 9 years, she said. Talking won't bring him back. No, Ethan answered. But silence hasn't helped either. A bride suddenly arrived at Seaglass House with 12 relatives. Aunt June had promised her a wedding on the terrace, but had never recorded it properly. The ceremony was the next day. Olivia and Ethan worked through the night with help from the entire town. The wedding became beautiful. During the reception, an elderly guest asked how long Olivia and Ethan had been married. We aren't, Olivia said. Not yet, Ethan replied. Later, while they danced, Olivia asked why he had never left Alder Bay. Ethan looked into her eyes. Because I already watched someone leave while carrying every part of me I had given away. Olivia realized he had never truly stopped loving her. While clearing the attic, Olivia and Ethan discovered Ben's model sailboat. Inside it was the compass Ben had worn before his death. But Ethan revealed something Olivia had never known. Ben gave it to me before the accident, he said. He told me he wouldn't need it much longer. Olivia demanded to know why Ethan had remained silent. He explained that he had tried to visit her after Ben died, but her father repeatedly turned him away. Olivia had spent 9 years believing Ethan had abandoned her. In reality, he had been grieving alone. She had escaped Alder Bay because she feared losing more. Ethan had stayed for exactly the same reason. During an inspection trip to Gull Island, a storm disabled Ethan's boat. They were forced to spend the night inside an abandoned signal cottage. Beside the fire, Olivia admitted she had once bought a ticket back to Alder Bay, but had been too frightened to return. I believed you hated me, she said. I never hated you. Ethan confessed that he had almost moved away with another woman, but he could not. Some part of me still belonged to you. Olivia touched the scar above his eyebrow. Then she kissed him. The next morning they made an agreement. They would allow themselves 1 summer together. No promises. No plans beyond September. Only neither of them believed it would remain temporary. On the anniversary of Ben's death, Ethan finally revealed the truth. After arguing with Olivia, 15-year-old Ben went to the boatyard and demanded to sail to Gull Island. Ethan refused because a storm was approaching, but Ben stole a small boat. Ethan followed and found him alive in the water after the boat overturned. I had him, Ethan said. Then a wave hit us. A rope trapped Ethan beneath the surface. He cut it to survive and lost his grip on Ben. Olivia had blamed Ethan because she could not face her own final words to her brother. We were children, Ethan told her. None of us could control the sea. For the first time, they grieved together. Near the end of summer, Olivia received her dream promotion in New York. At the same time, a developer offered enough money to purchase Seaglass House and erase all its debts. Olivia hid both offers from Ethan. When he discovered them, he felt betrayed. You knew September was coming, Olivia said. I didn't know you were planning October without me. Ethan asked her to stay. Olivia could not answer. She rejected the New York job, but still allowed the developer to inspect the inn. To Ethan, it looked like she had chosen to leave again. Their relationship ended without shouting. Guests still needed breakfast. The inn still needed repairs. But the room across from Olivia's remained empty. A violent storm struck Seaglass House with 14 guests inside. Olivia and Ethan worked together to move everyone downstairs. Then part of the western wing began collapsing. Olivia remembered Ben's model boat inside the damaged art room and ran after it alone. A ceiling beam fell. Ethan pulled her away seconds before it crushed her. "It was Ben's," Olivia cried. "And you are alive," Ethan answered. "Do not make me lose someone else." By morning, the inn was badly damaged. They could not afford the repairs. Olivia and Ethan signed the sale agreement. He accepted a job in Scotland. She returned to London. They still loved each other, but love alone had not given them a future. In London, Olivia received Aunt June's old reservation book. Inside were stories about people Seaglass House had helped and plans for what the inn could become. Art residencies, grief retreats, workshops for people rebuilding their lives. Olivia finally understood. June had not wanted the house to remain unchanged. She wanted someone to give it a future. Olivia resigned from her job, found investors, and created a restoration plan. Days before the final sale, she returned to Alder Bay. "I didn't come back only for you," she told Ethan. "I came back because I choose this life." Then she asked him to choose it with her. Ethan tore the sale agreement in half. Ethan still went to Scotland. For 6 months, they spoke every night and learned that distance did not always mean losing each other. 1 year later, Seaglass House was fully restored. The damaged art room became the Ben Hart Studio, offering free workshops to local teenagers. During the inn's anniversary celebration, Ethan led Olivia to a cave below the cliffs. Lanterns surrounded a table holding the new property deed, with both their names on it. Then Ethan showed her a ring. "Will you marry me and continue making unreasonable design decisions?" Olivia laughed through her tears. Yes. The tide had brought her back to Alder Bay. But love, forgiveness, and choice were what finally made her stay. Would you have returned to save Seaglass House and given Ethan a second chance? Share your answer in the comments and subscribe to Velvet Tales for more emotional romance stories, hidden truths, and unforgettable second chances.